Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final week of the regular season of Season 12 of the Find Mu Alpha Overwatch League. I am Slimy Bilky, otherwise known as Macnar, joined with my regular duo partner, Iron Brew.
Big Ball Brew,
Big Ball Brew, who said that he...
not friends on
I was going to say, he unadded me after our last match, but it's over now. We're back together.
I forgot.
We're joined with Grey Pilgrim on running our cameras for tonight with his mechanical arm. If you saw that in general chat a while back. And we've got Jackstrill as our resident referee tonight. Making sure nobody does anything dumb and making sure the game runs smoothly.
There's nothing he can do to stop it, but he can at least report it.
We had someone here.
The proper authorities.
Yeah. It's kind of like the rule that there has to be a teacher in the room. Like,
pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
They're like the security guards at Walmart. Like, they can acknowledge that someone is stealing, but they're not allowed to chase. They just have to go, hey, don't do that.
Hey, please. So, anyway. We're here this last season or last week. Next week is playoffs. We're like there.
We are there. 9-3 versus that one team. Don't know the seeding. Anyways.
But you knew this. We never do our research before the matches, so
we'll figure it out. I think let's just go. 1, 2, 3.
We did have an R from both teams, and we are heading straight in to Nepal. If you've been following along, we're in the same map rotation / order as last week to finish off our regular season. So here we are. This is one of those teams. I think we've casted every single one of High Noot 3's games for the last 5-6 weeks, and I'm here for it. So. Definitely done quite a bit of work since we first started this season. So,
I expect. Ready for battle. Good lord! I expect. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. I was pretty much assuming W12 would be playing Reinhardt with some sort of Zarya or Diva backup on color. Phantom Tone's doing his usual, probably on the flank with a McCree, Bastion, a soldier. Who knows? Maybe my drum's playing the good old. Classic soldier. Other side of the spectrum. Kind of dive comp with, of course, the pharmacy of Frontlash and El Dorado. So pretty standard stuff from both teams on what they actually like to play.
Yeah.
We'll see how it plays out. Of course, that one team's going to have point presence here first with that Dan guy, but I'm not sure he's backing him up.
Yeah, what's going to be interesting here is whether or not how long the pharmacy is going to be sustainable, but it might not matter if W12 gets a double kill with the Fire Strike. Doesn't really matter if there's anyone in the sky or not.
Yeah, I can go ahead and assume that's going to be first point cap to High Noot 3, barring some sort of miracle.
They're going to chase the Reaper down.
Dude, I would too.
He teleported out. He's going to be okay.
Well, I don't know what happened. I think they just they got a little too close to comfort. And kind of got hit by W12's hammer in the face a couple times.
I mean, they don't have anything to block the damage. I mean, they just have to go in. I mean, they have the one monkey bubble, but when that's all you've got, it can get deleted pretty quick, especially since you're running a soldier and a McCree, a right click and a helix, and that shield's dead.
What you need to do is you need to get that Dan guy into a position where he can remove a majority of the team. Get them de-grouped. The thing is, too, is with a monkey, you almost want people grouped up so you get the most value out of your Tesla cannon.
Right.
That being saying, you want to remove people from the fight. Move around. Not really minefield here, though. Almost Battlefield can come out from their own team. The Shadow's going to find 3. Doesn't really matter, though. So, Rod actually going to get head out there. Then comes, this is the sun on that damn guy. It looks like there's going to be kind of a scrappy fight at the end here. Frontlash is still there. He's a couple kills from that Dan guy, picking people off the map. Man, comes the gun as well too. That's gonna be a scrappy yet a good team fight win there for that one.
Absolutely. We've got a barrage from Frontlash ready to go. El Dorado. I don't know when he swapped off. But three quarters to Yeah, okay, was it?
Yeah, they realized damage boost on the Pharah isn't as good, but they'd rather have Immortality Field. Like if you're playing against another Baptiste, like unless you can match the outdo damage by like a shit ton, you're better off just matching the Immortality Field.
Yeah. Grookey coming in early with the Mad Monkey.
Oops on Colored and Phantom Tones. Huge, big monkey play there. Nate Dogg gonna pop the Death Blossom. Find only 2. I say only 2, like it's bad.
Right. Yeah, I almost don't know if the Blossom was necessarily worth it, but you still got Barrage in both support ults, so I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, but they probably just saw it, was like, I gotta have it.
Most of the time, if I push ult and I get a kill, I'm like, well worth it.
Well, for sure. He did get the 2. I didn't see how low they were, if it was needed or not, because it seemed pretty handy win, but regardless, you know, he'll get it back pretty quick.
They're going below here. Frontlash is waiting here. Barrage from high ground. Phantom Tones walks around the corner and finds 3 members of the enemy team. What the team's already rotated the point. Balthatoss just swinging. Hoping he can get shot out here soon. Keller planning on probably grabbing here as soon as he gets it, but he can't find that 5% yet.
Yeah, and both beats were out. Immortality had gone out. Eldorado's Immortality just now entering out, but it's gone. The Shatter from Bobby.
Charge gonna take out King Pebble.
Yeah, Grookey's Mad Monkeying again. Yeah, looking to just hold the 99. Yeah, yeah.
They'll probably be comfortable. They'll probably just fight here on point. So I'd probably just get out and not feed ult charge.
But they did make Banging My Drums pop Pfizer, so that's 1 ultimate down to give Frontlash a little bit more breathing room.
Really interesting use, honestly. Probably should have just held that, but you know, when that overtime beep is in your ear, you're a little antsy.
Yeah, so. Even if it's not your overtime beat.
Yeah, right. I'm just going to jump in here. Behind Noon from the side. I'm going to find the 1, but the grab is going to go ahead and pick off everybody else. Nate Dogg is still there on the Reaper. He's going to get one-shotted before he sadly passes away.
Yeah, that Dan guy... Yeah, that Dan guy positioning to get final touch. That stagger on the Frontlash is going to be pretty big for them. But that Hiding 3 doesn't have any ultimates. Dan guy needs to get there. He's going to do it, and he's going to spin.
In there,
oh, his Dolaf popped Immortality already.
The window's up.
Oh.
Death Blossom's down, finds nobody. Frontlash is back, though, but I don't know if he's going to be able to 1v6 here.
No.
Nope. He's going to go ahead and go down as well, too. 99. Tough fought for both teams. Honestly, it was a game of who had 4 ults.
Well, yeah. And also, just... I don't think the Forest quite getting the value that that one team is hoping for.
Yeah.
Especially when you're dealing with a Rein Zarya in a covered area. And the only way to take the point is to be on the point, you know, and take that fight. It's really hard for Farah to kind of get that front value. Yeah. Now, on a map like this, it might be a little bit better. But
I think it's too... Excuse me. Probably the best position he wants to be in is on the side and the back. But when you're on the side and the back, you're not getting healed for Lucio Baptiste as a Farah. And the other team has Phantom Tones, who's been playing McCree the whole game already.
Yeah.
He's not going to let you just exist back there. So.
Right. I'm sure Phantom Tones is on Farah duty, and that's it. You know, like, that's primary focus number 1.
Yep. Right now, finds the stun out, but...
and he goes down early.
On Symphonia John.
Yeah.
The classic... I think me and Foxim lovingly call it the it's like a wolf spider, trap door spider.
Yeah.
You just hide. You just stick in that hidey hole, and then when prey comes to the point, you just pop out, knock them off the map, and go back into your hole where you belong.
Yeah. I also want to point out. I think I'm not watching the health bars closely enough because there's so much going on, but I feel like Zoloft is tossing out Immortality Field just a little too early. You know, anticipating a ton of damage, but it's just getting deleted by like as soon as it enters out. So I don't know if they need to hold or find a better position for it, but it is unfortunate to see it just kind of insta blow up.
Absolutely true.
That dang guy.
Again.
Yeah. Oh,
Honestly.
as Symphonia John goes down with front
nice.
lash. Wait, he goes down?
Damn guy back in his cubbyhole again.
He's doing the thing. Oh, he hit a wall on the way out.
Well.
Really nice Immortality Field from El Dorado there to keep the team up a little bit. Losing Zolof's going to be big here. Those mines, Phantom's going to get taken on the way out.
Squad doing wonders for that one team right now.
Uh-huh. I mean, there's so many of them, it's hard to focus. Like,
Right, they got
you dodge the boop, you get concussion mined, and then you get rolled over by that Dan guy.
You dodge the Hammond boot, then you get hit by the concussion missile from far, then you get booped by King Pebble, and then when it all's said and done, Grookey flies into point, holds as monkey.
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with. Oh, but Grookey going down early here might be a problem, as the shatter, the front lash from the barrage from front lash, evening things up, but El Dorado getting booped early here.
I mean, all it takes, though, is that one good boot here from that damn guy to even it out there.
Yeah.
Because he's just going to smack his face into a wall a couple times and go away.
Yeah. Yep.
Happens to the best of us.
And High Neat 3 now is defending with quite a few ultimates on their side here. Up against only 2 support ultimates, but that guy, Dan guy is relatively close, as well as Nate Dogg.
They hold out for Death Blossom and Mines. They can cover point pretty good. They just need to make sure they get DM, or they need to get colored out of his mech ASAP, though.
They need to get colored out of mech, and they need to bait out the Immortality Field and the Flashbang.
Rookie jumping the point and dropping his shields into the hole.
Bang My Drum's getting 2.
Field.
There's the
And
Noon.
Noon being tossed out as well, too, but no kills really coming out here. That thing I gotta go down as well, too.
But I mean, as far as ult usage, I mean, they got what they wanted out of it, which was to get rid of the Noon and get rid of the Blossom. So now they can push again. They've got their own Blossom in both support ults, and Grookey's right up there to another Angry Monkey.
Yeah. I was just laughing because he like haha, jumped across and his shield just went straight into the hole.
Front Lash taking a wide back approach to take care of Phantom Tones early, as he does get color to pull back too. Now Nate Dogg's gonna run in. Yeah.
Excuse me, that Dan guy tries to fly into the back underneath, gets body blocked by the enemy team, and sandwiched in between a Reinhardt and a Reaper, gets blown up immediately.
Yeah.
Again, they use beat there. I mean, they're using ults here on this attack. They need to be holding until they have 4 or 5 of them. Now all they have left is Mega Monkey and this window.
But at this point, they just need to get there.
Phantom Tones.
Yeah. Dan's gonna be able to get the hold there. Grookey's taking a long path underneath the Angry Monkey early. Yeah, I'm just glad he got there.
Oh no.
But he didn't hold it long enough in order to kill the Angry Monkey. They do, but he's got to get back in touch. He barely does. But he's the only one left on point here, and I think this is going to be that one, or High Note 3's map. But that Dan guy giving in for one more attempt with the mines.
So he gets knocked off from that.
Yeah.
Looks to save his life, but cannot get back up. That's going to be High Note 3 taking the ball. Genuinely, it just looked like a game of ult control.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. This is going to be that double boop on the first map. I'm here for it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It was good.
I mean, look how far back he pushes them.
Yeah. He says, get out of here.
No.
She gets hit by the Death Blossom who sent him to eternity.
Yeah. I will say, there was a really good play that was about to happen from that one team where Frontlash was in the back and he managed to keep Phantom Tones busy and then actually pulled colored back. But Nate Dogg took just a little too long trying to take the long way around the cubby to pull off his ult. Because that was both people they needed away from that Death Blossom to make it a really good one. But it just took a little too long to get around, which is unfortunate. But I'm liking the stuff I'm seeing. We're seeing Lucio's on both sides. They're just kind of very quickly plowing into each other and building ults. And This is one of the faster-paced games we've seen in a while.
Sure. I'm gonna say too is Frontlash is the farm man, but without the mercy pocket, and not necessarily the heals too. It's just like they're not like he needs it either, but the damage boost is so nice.
It is. Well, especially when you're trying to...
It'll probably be the difference between him finding a lot of those kills there and not that he wasn't. I mean, it's a big boost.
Well, yeah, I absolutely agree. That the break point that happens with the damage boost is so... I don't know, you get so used to playing with one too, that like your natural like reactions to stuff. I think it would help them, but the Baptiste was way more helpful for the brawl, so pros and cons there.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and remind everyone in chat. Predictions are live. Go ahead and vote with your channel points if you would like to. It's going to be up for another 15 minutes or here, probably through this next map. So go ahead and get your votes in now.
Yeah.
A bunch of gamblers.
I'm so sad I can't participate.
Yeah. I think we're good to go unless there's still lineup changes that are waiting to happen.
Maybe. They haven't called for R yet, so they're probably trying to figure out what exactly they want. Because we do have some folks on the bench that are waiting to come back in after this map.
Yep.
Kind of see.
Especially on that one, I think that one team's got their full 8-man roster here tonight, so there should be some slots coming in. Hopefully.
Yep, I would think so. I would imagine Chris Holmes is going to come in, probably for King Pebble, and Sandwich coming in, probably for Nate Dogg, which will be kind of nice to see. Sandwich is really not good on the kind of hit scan stuff, and it might work better just to duel out Phantom Tones and give Frontlash a little bit more breathing room.
Well, I will say, too, last week, Chris Helms had quite the game on Volskaya. I remember this conversation happening in Discord. There was a clip of him canceling EMP as Brig, and then continuing to kill 3 people in the fight in front of him. And someone posted him canceling the EMP, and he goes, "I'll be honest, I didn't even think I meant to do that." And I was like, that's the most Chris Helms thing that
Absolutely.
you could ever do. Just
Absolutely.
Accidental genius. He's like, I didn't even mean to do that, but I'll take it.
I feel like he puts on an act. He knows 100% what
he
he's
knows
doing.
What he's doing.
Yeah, but he's like, I'm just gonna keep the act up.
He's like, look,
I'm onto you, Chris Holmes.
I'm GM. You guys just don't even know. Secretly.
Yeah.
GM.
He just doesn't play comp,
I'm changing his name in Discord. I have that power.
So we are right. Chris Holmes is coming in for King Pebble on support, as Sandwich comes in for Nate Dogg on the DPS. And it looks like DDR Daikenkai is coming in on support for Symphonia John. Yes, I'm reading this right. Bang on My Drums is actually playing tank with Bonsley, and Colored is moving down to DPS.
Interesting.
So
Bang on My Drums does like to play Reinhardt, so Bonsley's got a good Zarya too, so.
Yeah, I imagine we're gonna see some sim strats, and that's why we have Colored on DPS. I know that's what he likes.
All about. He's like, yo, let's keep Bastion around on defense. It's probably what they're thinking.
Yeah, it's full Skya. It's really nice for sim. No meme. The teleporting through choke is really strong. There's a bajillion different ways you can make that happen.
Oh yeah, well you do just TP to that pillbox, just drop on the point immediately. So it looks like we got ours. We're gonna go hop in too.
Well, and on
you can always do the cheesy thing and try to TP coast. Yeah.
Well, and even then you could put a teleport Charles not even waiting. He's already locked in.
He's like, I know what I'm here for, dude.
Yeah. And you can even put a telly up into this kind of high ground archway if you really want to take the high ground swoop around.
Yeah.
That's just
the coast play is you just take coast, immediately go inside and take that high ground away from them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a Lucio too, you can speed and You can speed around the far side, or you can even jump to the pillbox from there.
Yeah, there's so many options. You know, when you can open up your attack options more than just the center choke, it makes defending this point a lot harder.
Right.
Sure. And the beam, being able to eat shields and Zarya bubbles is huge.
Both teams opting for Sigma. We got Sigma Zarya on the defense. Interesting. I'm genuinely... There's a defense comp on the attack right now. Double shield, Bastion, Symmetra. Good lord.
Well, what they're probably going to do is what you said. They're going to snake around on the coast and then come up on the high ground, just bunker until everything's dead.
That or just take pillbox. I'm genuinely... I'm concerned. Let's see what they got going on. Let's see.
Yeah, is it... Yeah, they're going straight to point. Or straight down the center. They've already... Colored gets blown
up. Okay, he's rezzed.
He is rezzed. Immortality's already out, though.
Try again.
Sandwich taking down Zoloft. So they were opting for this high ground, but now they're super split. Both tanks are on the ground.
Yeah, they got Bastion on the side,
but he's got two! That Dan guy walking onto point by himself, and Eldorado's the only one left. He's gonna... but the res gets denied. Cut off. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but he is just trying to... he pulls out the pistol, and he's just trying to get as much as he can. They can't kill him! Jaden, you madman.
Oh, no. Alright, well,
I mean, hey...
Pretty fast first point.
Yeah, Frontlash has Barrage. Now, the second point is going to be a little bit more difficult for them to set up. I think. I say that.
But if they do get
we'll see what happens.
They get a TP to the backside.
Oh, yeah.
Which they're doing. Sandwich has not noticed the entire team is set up.
Frontlash gets a double.
But Phantom is still on point in Bastion form.
Yeah, he's...
kills, though.
Did you hear Daikin guy going for the res, and he gets him.
Res him just so we can die again.
Yeah.
Actually, he kills that damn guy.
He needs to die. He needs to...
That's so goofy.
Listen, I'm here for it. I love this.
But important thing here to note is they have Bastion here. They're going to have Science Slam on the way with Bongos pretty close behind. With essentially both support ults also online too. All they're going to have on the defense here is probably Mines. Well, I say that. Now that I'm looking at it, probably Mines, Science Slam, Tire, and Coalescence.
Yeah, quite a few ults.
Valkyrie.
And honestly, all that Dan guy has to do is put Mines on top of Phantom.
Frontlash having the damage boost he needs now gets the boot colored. They're on the
But Phantom Tones is on the other side.
He goes tank mode, blows up Sandwich 14. Looking for squishies and that one.
It's a pincer attack. It's happening. Eldorado going up.
Run down by Mercy though.
If anyone's gonna do this, it's gonna be Eldorado. He does Valk just to deal with it. He does set up and terraform, and Eldorado finishes taking him out. That Dan guy puts Mines on point.
The Science Slam comes out, and it's not gonna be enough.
Phantoms gets rezzed by DDR Daikinkai, and he's just gonna get to set up here.
Yeah. He's
Eldorado's gonna res. Yeah. Eldorado got the res on that Dan guy, but Color taking down Eldorado as Bongos are out.
Blow the tire up,
It was gonna get banged on my drums.
The problem is that entire time no one was actually on point, so they weren't taking any progress.
Right.
They just barely get one tick here. The Coalescence comes out, so it's a Science Slam, but Phantom is still there in the back on the Bastion taking shots.
Yeah.
They get the res out onto the Soldier though. Color is back in this game.
Yeah, they are maintaining really well.
Exploded by the tank mode of Phantoms. Sandwich 14 is here, but he'll probably want to go down as well too. Frontlash is back in as well. But the damage boost on Dr. Daikinkai onto Bastion is probably going to be too much. Crookie's out on the Diva trying to stop him. Gets demexed, just that damn guy on point with the ball, with Chris Helms trying to hold it down. Frontlash is still in the backline with Rookie trying to take care of a tank here. This fight is all over the place. Only one member of the attacking team is actually on point. Everyone else is in the back here fighting a diva. They need help on point. The window comes out, and this may be what they need here. The match and shooting through the window is going to do so much damage. The immortality field's going to keep everyone else alive, though. It's going to be a
Eldorado put that in a really nice spot.
Up.
A
fight that took probably 45 seconds to a minute ends up with only a tick and a half. They're not able to finish that third tick.
Yeah, and I think it goes down what you're saying. They didn't establish presence on point fast enough when they should have.
They had like one person only on point that entire time.
Yeah. But man, what a defense! They had exactly 6 minutes when this thing started.
They popped Valkyrie and the Visor here. They're going to go ahead and try to push straight into point. Full force here.
That guy with mines again.
Toss just eating them with his face.
As the immortality comes out to keep him up.
I think my Trump just swinging in the corner like a madman. There is a May now though, which is super unfortunate.
Yeah.
Slam's going to find a couple here, but Toss still looking pretty high charge, I think, here on the Zarya.
Oh, poor Zoloft gets frozen and abandoned by her team. And yeah, that's just going to stall this out.
I'm trying so desperately to click on... There we go. Try to click on bombs and toss for like 20 seconds. At 90% charge. So this is huge. He can build grab very quickly here.
Yeah. The swap to May from front lash is going to cause such a huge wrench in this attacking
that's a big
team.
Stun. That damn guy is super low. The
Immortality's out.
Kind of crooked.
Yeah. But now they're down at Immortality Field as they start this fight.
Those 100 card Zarya though, so close to pulling this May.
No, he puts a wall up and says no. Too. Sandwich takes down Phantom Tones early.
They do have a Mercy. They can try to res though.
I don't know that they're going to be able to.
They're get stuck in the back room. A bunch of guys get stuck in the back room. They're going to go ahead and Valkyrie here. Help feel up the rest of the team.
As Bang on My Drum says, I'm going in.
Yeah, the May ult comes out, the grab comes out, there's Tire on the back, there's a Shatter in the back, and everything's all over the place. Bang on My Drum is in the back of the team. No one's going to die to the grab because everyone else is frozen when the grab comes out. Lions are going to come into the back end of the team. Dr. Betting Kai, Toss is not going to have... What happened? None of them were touching. They all just backed out.
Yeah, I'm not
out from that
sure.
One Dan guy and...
I think that Dan guy was looking to make a rotation that just didn't happen, or something.
It looked like it was in their favor, and all of a sudden, I heard the sound of point being captured, and it just kind of ended all of a sudden.
I mean, a majority of them were dead, but that Dan guy, I mean, the ult did kill 3 total. But I don't know. What a round, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they went from a 6-minute time bank and held it down to 37 seconds.
A 15-second cap to a 6-minute hold.
Yeah. So... But we're just gonna see it on the they're gonna use the same comp to defend with, except instead of the Mercy, they're gonna run Ana, which I think is a little strange. But I know they're going for like max healing output, so they're gonna have to be careful because if somebody dies, they're not gonna with this team comp. They're not gonna make it back in time very quickly.
Yeah, they just want big healing output essentially.
Mm-hmm.
They really want though is they want the juicy nano.
Mm-hmm. I do like where they have DDR Daikenkai stationed with the teleporter to move back and forth as needed, knowing they're dealing with front lash.
That damn guy is in the back line here. Blue it is 1-0, high new 3, we're on map 2. Front lash is just standing below them with the damage boost. Boops everybody off with that hangar. That's actually huge. They've been completely removed from the pillbox. The teleporter be damned.
Oh man, but those turrets are putting in some work.
The turrets because they didn't walk through choke yet, and suddenly these 2 members are just dead to Symmetra turrets, which is so
right. Because the only people who were there went around it or over it.
Yeah. The Rock's gonna find front lash. I thought was just gonna find some kills here. Getting free charge off the random Sig shield that's been left here by Grady. That's a level 3 beam, just ripping them to shreds here.
Yeah, already up to... Yeah, he's got wall. I just watched
Yeah.
Ult charge go
absolutely
from like
ridiculous.
70% to 97.
That damn guy's still here on the side, though. Needs to put himself in a position where if he does remove them from the high ground, I would try to slam at least. He needs to get ult, because if he can put minions down on pillbox,
yeah. Well, and also Zoloft popped
remove
immortality.
them and then make it impossible for him to be back on that position.
Yeah, yeah. Man, Phantom Tone's getting 2 here. And his Eldorado reses sandwich. Yeah, they're not getting in quickly enough to take care of the turrets that are beaming him down.
To take choke with, because both their tanks are on the flank right now.
Right. I did not realize Grookey was there.
They've all been removed from the high ground again, but again, their team's not close enough to push in. They walk through the door, and there's just sim turrets.
Yeah, his sandwich almost gets killed there. His Phantom Tone takes down Front Lash, and the big wall's up to keep them from doing anything.
Just like, I'm just going to put wall up, dude.
He's like,
You guys are rotating, so...
Yeah.
The lines come out, but it doesn't really matter. As long as Phantom Tone just walks out of them with the immortality field, it's fine. Because Phelms goes down on the side, the Science Slam only finds Dr. Didingkai.
But
actually,
no, I got Zoloft too.
Both supports are dead, but
that's a really big pick.
Power of on the side there. As long as they can find another quick pick, I think they should be good on the defense. But Frontlash is going to find the kills he needs here.
Yeah, he's got to take care. Yeah, there's Colored. Now he's got to get rid of Phantom Tones, and it's 3-1.
True.
So, and that's going to be it. That was quite a hold. They just couldn't. It took them a while to get in, but once they started to roll it through, they were fine.
Yeah. And that was another case of, I think Zoloft used immortality really early. Science Slam comes out, and there's nothing to keep everyone alive who gets caught in it. They got a touch. You're up here, you may as well throw your life on point, but they go ahead and back up.
Yeah, and now they're really far up.
You got dragons cutting you off, too.
As it gets Phantom Tones. And then you don't have to quick respawn. Oh, no, you don't. No, they don't.
Actually, they do. They still do. They still got
it. Do they? But they're already on point. I mean, they've got point control.
True. Phantom on high ground with Visor, though. He's got the bongo. The bongo damage is there for him. He finds 1, 2, 3.
3 with the res on the sandwich. Bonsley toss. Yeah. Okay.
No.
Yeah, they held. But they did let them get a whole tick, almost 2.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd say
they're lucky they got the quick respawn still, because if they had not, that would have been really bad.
I don't know if I'd say they let them get a tick. They earned a tick by steamrolling them and then blasting
You're right.
them with
they gave it to them by pushing up way too far.
True. It's
without just feeding onto the point to waste time.
Like, if you're there already, like, the Orisa just pop gold and run in there or something. Like, you're going to have the fast respawn anyways. At least try to play the overtime on point.
Yeah.
Flash is in the back.
The damn guy putting
his mercy pocket and gets obliterated the second she leaves him. Science is going to find 4. That damn guy, dangerously low, manages to escape though. Sandwich 14 and Chris Helms on the high ground by themselves, but who's going to go down on the side as well? Sigma duel there.
Yeah. So, but that does leave High Noot 3 with only 1 ultimate ready. Zoloft will probably get window by the time they come in. To Eldorado's ult, Science Slam's coming up. If Frontlash or Sandwich could get their ults relatively quickly, they're going to have a lot of stuff to worry about if they don't play conservatively here. But Frontlash looking on those wide angles, looking to get some pot shots off to the side. Anton needs to be careful. If he keeps poking out too far, he might get...
Going with Eldorado here. But again, last time Frontlash came on the side, Phantom Tones just blew him up immediately. The slam goes on the back, on the bounty toss. Then the super early again. Bounty toss just taking arrows from Sandwich 14 to the back, but Phantom Tones finds the pick onto Eldorado. And again, this is the second time Frontlash and Eldorado have gone on the flank here, and Phantom Tones is just swiftly taking care of him.
Yeah, and that Dan guy's doing a really nice job of rolling in and disrupting them, but it's just not quite enough, and they're doing all these like separate mini attacks, and they're getting picked off, and then they go for the full commit when there's only 4 of them against the 6.
Frontlash needs to back up. His team's not there yet. He needs to chill a little bit here.
Yeah, I imagine he's trying really hard to get barrages. He boots Phantom Tones, and the team's here. So this is the time to do it. Bonzi Toss is way up.
Frontlash in the back still. Dragons come through in the middle of the point.
He's gonna get DDR Daikenkai.
Come back to point. It's actually huge for them. Immortality Field is down. The barrage comes through, finds two. But again, there's a Bongo Fight is just gonna kill everybody else. It's a team kill. Colored is in the front line as the Symmetra just ripping people apart with laser beams.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Symmetra that's so strong is, I mean, double shield, not anymore.
Yeah, right. The double shield just means free ammo to a Symmetra.
Right. Yeah, not only free ammo, amped up damage, but now you don't have a shield. You're running a shield tank with no shield.
Lash again on the same flank route with Eldorado, shooting into a Orisa shield. They do get removed from the high ground, but the Side Slam finds none, question mark. Super interesting, actually. The rock comes through, but just hits a giant wall.
Immortality Field is out early again.
Just the Valkyrie. Dr. Daikenkai is dead, but he's coming back with Nano.
Yeah. And it's Phantom Tones off to the side. And it's colored on point. Coming in with DDR Daikenkai doesn't have anybody to Nano.
He does not.
He's gonna have to throw his life away, and he's not gonna live long enough. Bonzi Toss gonna come in on the ball. It's gonna be really close, and he's not gonna make it, and they're gonna take this.
Less time bank, of course. But a cap nonetheless.
Right. Yeah, this game in particular has been really tough to cast because I don't know how much the cameras are picking up because I don't have the stream pulled up, but there's so many oh, okay. There's so many micro engages happening from like 3 different angles before each fight starts. And certain players are in like kind of wacky spots. And it kind of comes down to who nails the first micro engage, and then how does the response stack up?
True. But that being said, again, on that attack, like Frontlash was finding these boops on Phantom Tones, finding the way to remove one person. But it always ended up with, while they were getting the one kill on the side, taking the 5v4 in the front.
Right.
They were losing the 5v4 in the front every single time.
Well, right, and yeah.
It's just the numbers game at that point, especially when you have to have a healer attached to a DPS on the flank. It's so hard to win an upfront fight like that.
Right. Well, especially when, you're running with a support that might have like limited resources.
True.
Going in. Alright, and we see the Immortality Field out early as Grookey leaps in. Immortality Field down, but Banging My Drums is going to take down Sandwich, but Frontlash taking down Banging My Drums. It's an even fight at this point, and they're going to back up, but they're kind of in an awkward place.
Tanks down. That's both tanks on the defense.
Yeah. Frontlash went underneath the bridge, and Phantom Tones wasn't in a spot where he could hit him. As Eldorado takes the fight, but he's not going to get it.
Again, the 2-person support and DPS come on the flank, and they die to Phantom Tones, and now this fight is no longer in their favor. They may have tanks there, but they have to be on point here.
Right.
This could have been already over, but now they're having to touch last second, and Banging My Drums is back, and so is Bonzi Toss, because they have that Symmetra teleport.
Right. And it's just going to be kind of clean up here. Sandwich you can do is... Colored already has wall. You can cut off half the point, and Eldorado's going to do his best. And that's going to be this hold.
I mean, it's just what I was describing before. That the 2 people go on the flank, they die to the single DPS on the side. Like, yeah. I mean, and credit to Phantom Tones for getting the double kill there, too.
Well, yeah.
It's the same song and dance from last push.
Yeah. Even though Frontlash managed to take out, I think he took out 2 on the way over, but
true. I mean, like
when he wasn't there to help out the main fight, it just kind of
you killed the enemy's 2 tanks.
Yeah.
But then you die your DPS and support to lone McCree on the side. It's still an even game.
Right.
Problem being though, at this point you're afraid to go in. The Symmetra set up on point. You have a monkey. He doesn't actually engage. Your diva gets demepped at some point during all that, and now you don't have the fight power to actually push in without just feeding your life away. Especially on a short attack like that, you only have 1 minute. You only have really two to three chances with a minute of time. They have to be fast, and when you stagger like that, it's not fast. That's what I would describe as very slow.
Yeah, but now on the
Sonic
defense,
speed.
we see Sandwich on the Bastion now. Okay, I was just about to mention their positioning because they need to be careful of Colored's teleporter, putting them in a spot they don't want to be, or they don't want them to be. Which, if this is what they're around, they're going to have to be really careful and move fast and communicate clearly where they're going. Because they only need 1 tick to make this work.
So they see
they're saying, haha, we can play your strat too. And here they are. They're starting to rotate up to that high ground. The Immortality Field's out. The Lucio's caught behind.
Doesn't matter, though, because he just speeds up. He's there already.
Yeah.
And Phantom Tones is taking control underneath the pillbox. If they drop the point, they're going to get Reaper guns in their face. He can just stand on point here. Yeah, he's
Colors changed his position.
They drop down, front lash, almost Symmetra, but the Reinhardt charge comes. He's not going to find anybody. When he's swinging now on Grookey, Bash is still on high ground, but there's a Phantom Tones who's just teleported up there.
Yeah,
and just deletes him and Eldorado. It's just Chris Helms left on point with that Dan guy and the tank of Grookey, but that's going to be the point over here. Kind of 3.
Yeah. But big props to, I mean, it's a hard defense to break. And big props to High Noot 3, like, that was such a scrappy kind of engage there, and it just so happened that it worked out, you know?
Really good teleport play, too.
Yeah, it was.
They knew where they wanted to teleport, and they were ready for it. Big bongo play by Bonza. He gets the ult shut down there. I guess that's why he got it. I always love playing the games like that. It's like it's like set up to be like, oh, what's he gonna do? Oh, we got 1 kill on another an ulting enemy who was standing still.
Yeah.
We're like, holy moly, shutdown! Whoa.
Yeah. So now we're headed to Escort, with our options being Dorado, Junkertown, and Gibraltar.
Ooh, not seen Gibraltar.
I don't think we've seen Gibraltar like at all this season.
We've seen a lot of.
Okay.
Well, you're a liar.
Twice out of 4 games a week for 12 out of 48 games.
Yeah.
And as the games manager, every map has been selected 8 weeks or 10 weeks. So that's how that math worked out.
Right.
If I had to guess, it's probably going to be Junkertown, but I've been wrong before. So is that High Noot 3-2-0 now?
Yes.
I'm not paying attention. Thank you. We'll see what kind of swaps get made. We'll see if Symphonia John decides to come in and captain his team this round, or if he lets him kind of roam off like, I don't know, baby birds out of the nest. I don't know. I lost the analogy halfway through.
Whoa. When was this announced? 7 hours ago? You want to see this new Reinhardt skin they announced for BlizzCon?
I did not.
It's like Rainer. Here, I'm going to send it to you, Sid, so you can show everybody. Just open the picture. I sent you a YouTube link for Jawbreaker 2. That's not what I meant to do. A creepy video of Ed, and Eddie. Don't click on that. But just describe it. It's Raynor from StarCraft as Reinhardt.
Oh.
It's called Reinhardt. R-A-Y-N.
Of course.
Those are, again, I hope if they don't give me some, excuse my language, if they don't give me some damn fucking information about Overwatch 2, I swear, dude.
Dude,
it's not march down to blizzard, and I'm gonna start punching people.
You better get prepared. You know it's not gonna happen.
Hate it. Hate it.
Hey, for the third
it.
time this whole season.
I just want something, dude.
I know.
The bread is stale, and my teeth hurt. Give me some sort of juice. Give me a little drop, something to make it a little more moist.
They are. It's the Reinhardt skin.
Be like, yo, Overwatch 2, May. We got May changes on the way. She's now handicapped and stuck in a wheelchair at all times.
Oh my god.
She slow you down, but she's also permanently slowed by 50%.
Look, they would just add like rockets to the back or some shit and make it worse.
Sure, give her rockets. I don't care. Make her suffer like she makes other people suffer.
No, she'll still have an ice beam. It's just now she's faster.
No.
It's like the jump from like slide 1 to slide 2.
To use her rocket booster, she has to turn her ice beam backwards to launch herself, so she can't go fast and slow at the same time. You know? You know what my favorite thing about AJ is?
What?
And by AJ I mean Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
He smells so good. He's got like, yeah, it's like, I've never met him in real life, but I just know. He sent me a scratch and sniff
of him.
And I'm like, dang, yo, this smells like NASCAR and manhood. He's like, damn straight, that's me. It's true. Beard oil and vape does sound exactly like what AJ should smell like. If you took beard oil and put it in a vape,
oh my god,
that is what AJ smells like. Oh shit. Oh god. I don't think we have any swaps.
Nothing's happened yet, but I don't know.
Oh goodness.
If they're thinking, Dan does this thing where like he talks to his team and figures stuff out before he makes decisions.
Yo, that's okay. That's what my coach, captain, does too. Where I'm like, are you gonna tell them, Max? Huh? Oh shit.
So it looks like Symphonia John on tank. He's colored on back to off tank, banging my drums, and Phantom Tones on DPS.
I believe that.
And support line staying the same.
Believe that.
I do like they're very mobile.
I think I've actually seen Symphonia John play some ball. I think actually.
Ooh.
I think a lot of people are finally picking up ball 2 years late.
I mean, look, eventually...
He's pretty good. That's crazy. It's like, what have I been saying for 2 fucking years? Well,
Well, it's also like, you have 6 tanks you can play. You'll get to ball eventually.
Yeah, true.
Like
I think it would take 2 years,
like I'm slowly making my way through the DPS lineup to learn some of the others.
I was playing Sombra and Quick Play yesterday, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I'm the best Sombra in the league. I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
On a single map of Nepal Village,
yeah,
I had 5 EMPs, and it was a 99-0. I'm bad, man. I'm too good.
Look, it's fun, right?
No, it's not that fun. That's just, I just know I'm better than everybody at it.
Okay.
You got to know your enemy,
Yeah.
Problem is, I don't remember like that. Did we?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I don't know. I'm not in charge of that. I wanna
That's
know.
okay. Whatever.
Can you show me? I wanna know about you strangers like me.
Dylan, you are going to get us DMCA'd, and I need you to stop.
Good.
This cannot be a weekly thing.
I liked my singing last week.
They're gonna be like,
that was like Michael McDonald.
yes.
Yeah, and like Steck didn't know who Michael McDonald was. Like, how do you not know who Michael McDonald?
And that was like half of the first round of Dorado. With that conversation. Twitch is gonna be like,
Michael McDonald is uncultured.
Twitch is gonna be like, all right, so anytime Magnar and Iron Brew cast, we gotta
I can't believe
shut that down.
No one knows about this like B-star musical artist from the 80s. It's unbelievable.
I saw a single R from that dang guy. I guess we'll wait for Symphonia John to hit that R, and then we'll be on our way. Bit of a different lineup change for that one team, with Frontlash actually sitting out, with King Pebble coming in on DPS. We actually find Nate Dogg on support. I believe he's I feel like he plays Ana, and with Chris Helms out, Eldorado staying in.
I don't know what they're talking about in chat, but I did just see colored type of chat. My knees are fucked because I'm a thought.
It all started with someone made caramel dancing memes, and yes, I'm old, and then it devolved there from talking about joints and creaking, and that's how we got onto the subject of knees. Because it all started with, teams. Cool, we're going to stop this conversation and get back to this.
We got R's from both teams. Tally ho.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Hey, hell yeah. Hanging Long Enough by Philip Collins. Bing, bing, bing,
Philip
bing,
Collins.
Why did it spawn me by third point? Get me out of here.
Yeah, it did the same thing. I had to like do work to get to the point.
The sky's getting clearer, clearer than you need. Look at the sky over here in Gibraltar. It's so clear.
Mm-hmm.
For you to see. Do.
Ready for battle.
All right, we see Phantom Tone's on something a little different with the Ash pick. Banging my drums on the patented Junkrat. He hasn't played as much Junkrat tonight, so he's hopefully gonna get his patented 4K. He gets one a game.
I'm giving him a 6K today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like he deserves it.
The last couple times we've watched him, he's only gotten 2K, so he's been saving up for something.
Yeah. He was saving it for the last week of regular season.
He's been abstaining from the 4Ks. He's been saving up so he can shoot his goo, you know?
Yeah. Phantom Toad's actually swapped over to Soldier. I thought he was going to play Ash, but he's not. King Pebble, though, is playing Ash with the Eldorado Mercy damage boosting between him and...
That guy's going to try to roll through, going to get stuck in his trap and just get obliterated.
Well, so far... He's going to get out because he got bubbled. Oh, I spoke too soon.
I saw that trap behind the Arista Shield, like, he's so dead to this.
Yeah.
There's no way.
That's exactly what that trap was. He says, nope. We're done here.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and swap off.
Which
that's usually what it takes.
Yeah.
It's like one just like deletion from CC chain. You're just like, all right.
You know what? Just gonna do something else.
I think my drum's already at 60%. Too old here. And now
Yeah.
we're in the awful position of playing in this underneath area.
Yeah. Symphonia Tongue is purple. That immortality keeping him up, but that dynamite's gonna do some work. Grookey takes down banging my drums.
Phantom's on the high ground though, almost has visor.
Yeah, and he's got no resistance right now.
Yep.
He is getting the freest rain up here. And DDR Daikenkai now says, oh yeah, I should boost you.
Grookey just popping right clicks on Zarya, hoping that they hit.
Yeah.
Maybe my drums is now back, so this is going to be a big stall here for the defense.
King Pebble swapping off the Ashe, going for a Genji. Which is interesting. But also, like, as far as natural counters, there's really not anybody to go against it other than the Junkrat Conch Mines. Or whatever it's called. No, I did not say that.
It's okay. I called them car bombs, which probably I shouldn't. But I can't remember what they're called.
Pretty big purple there, but nobody was there to capitalize on it. As the Science Slam picks up 3,
Science Slam.
plus a Bongo Visor.
Yep.
It's gonna use all their ults, but it's gonna hold.
Not all of them. Jonah's got the type. Should I whisper Jonah and be like,
No, don't put that pressure on him.
if this isn't a 6K,
I say don't do it, and he goes and does it.
I'm disowning you.
Oh no.
No, I won't say that. I won't say that.
Uh-huh.
I know he's wanting. Look, he's crouched around. He's
He is so ready for this. He's like,
sneaking.
my moment is here.
They have bubbles to stop it, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Other than an unlucky fire strike.
So bad. Bubbles are
Yeah.
used. Go, tire!
Oh!
It was in between them all.
Yeah. It
That
is
so, if
gonna be
if he'd
huge.
driven that tire 2 feet further back, he would have gotten a 4K on all the squishies.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, as the grab comes out just a little too late for the blade, but it is gonna get banging my drums. But again, Phantom Tones has no resistance on this high ground.
Jonah. And I'm gonna whisper and be like,
But he's already 50% to another one. Depending on how this fight goes, he could have another shot. Side Slam's coming up from Colored, and the only ultimate on the side of that one team is a Nano.
yeah. That damn guy dropping early. A little questionable.
Yeah.
Gonna be okay in the long run. The bubbles are here from green, but that's all the bubbles are out now. Dang, my drum's taking 3 pot shots here. He actually goes down to Savage 14 from an arrow here, but the Science is going to fine tune. It's just that damn guy on point. There's a Genji in the back line, but he's not going to be able to do a 1v6. I hope.
Yeah.
Unless King Pebbles become the greatest Genji known to man, though. Alright, Stack, I get it. Stack in check. Big Visor inbound, Big Tire inbound, Big Dragons inbound, Big Slam inbound, Big Nano inbound. All I can think about is listening to that and like Call of Duty character like radio.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes, I know exactly.
You know, like that exact like tone
Yeah.
of quality like over radio chat.
Well, now that one team is going to have basically to keep them from getting. It's going to be pretty close to first point capture for their destination, but yeah, a little bit.
Interesting to see exactly what the defense has in store here.
Yeah, and again, they're going to have to make sure that Phantom Tones, or anybody really, because Phantom Tones had high ground control that entire defense. And if they choose to take this high ground again and maintain control, just let them have free reign again, they're going to be in for a world of hurt on the back half of this first point.
I just read something on Twitter that made me so angry. We'll talk about it in a minute.
Okay, all right. All right, so we got Banging My Drums on the Soldier with Phantom Tones on the
Okay, so
Reaper.
this defense is so aggressive. Junk Tracer on defense?
Yeah.
I guess the Tracer's just there to bully the Ana in the back line. He's finding his
Yeah,
mark
there it
here,
is. And Funny John goes down relatively quick.
But
King Pebble taking out Zoloft, and he,
the Reaper on the attack has 60% to ult already.
yeah. And again,
Like,
he's sweeping the high ground.
Look at him, he's just running in 1v6. He doesn't care as long as he gets the ult charged.
Yeah. To him, he only needs one good ult.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, when you only need it this far, it's not a bad strat.
And again, because this is not necessarily feeding, they put that pressure on the high ground
Yeah.
early there. They've already got card around this first corner, which is usually a big boon for the attackers anyways.
Right. That Dan guy and Symphony John duking it out on top.
Once you get it into the tunnel, you're almost guaranteed to get it to the other end of the tunnel because no defense wants to push into that tunnel to attack you.
Right.
Reaper
That
and the
Dan guy
monkey
gets
jump on,
chased
that Dan guy
down.
is blown up, yeah. Tracer's in the back, but unless this tire finds value, it only finds Mega My Drums on cart, and Nano gets eaten by color, but this Tracer is still being a menace.
Yeah.
Dr. Tiny Kai, King Pebble, just being a real a-hole.
He does get taken down by Phantom Tones.
Phantom Tones has ult, though. Sandwich will he's dead here. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
oh,
nope, that Dan guy hooks Phantom Tones closer into him, and Color just pocketing him, saying, no, you're not killing my friend. As Phantom Tones just left clicks into that Dan guy.
They need to drop on Grookey. There's a single Sigma holding cart right now.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Alright, there they go, getting it pushed. Phantom Tone's going in early. But it does make the Transcendence pop. As the bomb gets
Trans
two.
goes down. King Pebble's in the back on the Tracer, but now it's just two tanks and a Tracer against the world. This cart's being pushed in.
Yeah, that Dan guy doing his best to push Symphonia John away, give a little bit more stall time. The only person there is Nate Dogg to try and touch, and that's going to be it.
I need 3 with a 3-0 on the night.
Yeah.
Clean games from High Noot 3.
Absolutely.
Let's see what color it had. I think this was a 3K.
Yeah, this was really big.
Oh yeah, 2K with follow-up. Big rock in the end. Tons of damage on the Sigma. Great show.
Yeah, and
tonight.
Yeah, and these two teams will be playing each other again in the first round of the playoffs.
Interesting.
And so this was a pretty good scouting route for that one team, just to kind of see what they might be up against, because there's not like a 3-week gap in between when they see them again.
Yeah, right.
They're literally going to see them next week. So there's not a whole lot of alterations that might happen to the team, but they can then have a better idea of what to prepare for. Namely dealing with front lash, looking out for sim strats from Colored, those kinds of things against each other.
Right. Well, let's go ahead and do our MVP vote for the night. Got Colored, Dead Gang Guy, Phantones, Eldorado in the poll. Go ahead and do your votes. Predictions been gone through as well too, so you can check your winnings there. If you would like, tomorrow we'll be back again, same time, same channel, with I believe, and let me go remind myself because I may be a big dingus.
It should be Nobody Said Peanut Butter and
Yes,
Magic Bang Blasts too.
That is exactly who it is.
Great.
We don't have a producer yet. We don't have casting yet. That'll be fine. We'll figure it out. It'll happen.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
Check out here. Also, I'm gonna do the YouTube thing. Do make sure that on Twitch you hit that little bell, because if you're not getting notifications, that's why. Twitch has the same system, whether or not you get notified to your phone or whatever app you have for Twitch. So if you're, new and not quite in the Discord yet, hit that little bell and make sure that you get notified when we have games. Also, thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Oh, what I was going to say earlier. I think I read on Twitter that upset me.
Yes.
It's nothing to... Huh? What?
Ooh.
Oh, updated standings.
You.
Gotcha. There is, this is not even anything to do with Overwatch. It's about Nintendo. Nintendo's replacing their multiplayer server system that they've been using for almost 2 decades. And I was like, there's no way. And someone went into detail and said the NEX is at least 18 years old by now, which is their online code. It's very dated. You might be surprised to hear that Splatoon 2 version has an unused function to check to see if it's been running on Windows 98. Like, what the hell, man?
So, Sid, looking at these stats, these are like their finalized stats, right? Okay, so when we get to playoffs next week, just a reminder of kind of how the system works. So it is double elimination, and the the random or the first round matches are random. These were pre-decided like 3 weeks ago. And so the higher seeded team, which looking on the screen here, is that one team. So when they start next week, they will get first map pick out of the list of control maps. And on the second map, they will get to choose to attack or defend first. So as a little added bonus for doing for their work in the regular season.
God. All right, MVP
So, yeah.
is done. Yeah, we got MVP of Phantom Tones. He had a great game tonight.
Yes, he did.
There was lots of good McCree play, winning 2v1s a lot there on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we'll be back tomorrow night to see Nobody Said Peanut Butter versus Magic Bang Bus 2 for the final Red Division game of the regular season. Again, we'll be followed up on Wednesday and Thursday with the Black Division games, and we'll get more into detail on exactly how playoffs are working in the schedule for that. Towards the end of the week, we'll lay it out for you.
Yes.
For everyone to see laid bare and open. Although, if you have any questions now, you go ahead and check that League News channel in the Discord, and you should find all the information you need. Again, this has been Iron Brew and Macnark and the casting booth tonight with Jackstro on the referee slot and Mr. Grey Pilgrim Lost Boy on cams. Again, we'll see you all tomorrow night, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.